Okay.
Good day, good evening, good morning, friends, business partners, depending on where you are as per your time zone. It's KG Mokwena. We are here for a great business opportunity. It's all about Royal Q. That Q there, it's all about quantifying. It's all about increasing the quantity of your cryptos. And we're excited that today we have a product that is performing wonders for us, a product that is going in and out of the markets and accumulating some profits for us with peace of mind, knowing that trading balance, or you can call it a capital, remains in our exchange accounts, meaning that we are the ones that have 100%, so to speak, control over the movement of our own resources, our monies, our crypto assets in terms of withdrawals and so forth. And that's a beautiful thing. This is a great company. As you can see, welcome to the future. And to be honest, this is really a blockchain industry miracle. You will experience this as we go along with this presentation. And I'm of the opinion that it won't take long at all. Understand that this is a quantitative trading opportunity that you have in the crypto markets. There are set strategies in place that will enable you make money out of the cryptos. It's just as simple as that. And you're going to love it because of the manner in which this artificial intelligence software has been set to produce results for the subscribers. It's a very good business, and everything is triggered in real time, meaning that which the execution platform does also takes place in real time in your exchange account. And there's a lot of things that we're going to be sharing. This particular product, or digital product, so to speak, functions for you 24/7 and 365 days, so to speak, per annum. And you're going to love it and you're going to enjoy it because there are amazing results that it's going to be producing for you, whether it be in a bearish market or in a bullish market. The board is going to execute what needs to be done as per the set parameters, friends. It's a great business indeed. And what excites us the most is that this company, it's in partnership with Binance. You are able to then, without a struggle, make use of this great exchange in the world. Binance is the biggest platform in the world of cryptos. And you are then actually we are able to see, for instance, if time allows, or even by yourself, you can check on coinmarketcap.com or CoinGecko. You will see that Binance is right on top there. And in terms of the liquidity, the amount of money that is changing hands on that particular exchange, it's incredible. And it's been there since 2017. I'm not going to go into details with regards to Binance. A lot of information you can go and check. And not only that, we also are making use of another great crypto exchange, that is Huobi Global. These are Asian markets, and they are leading in this sphere of cryptos. And it's a very good platform to use. And then as a member of the Royal Q, it is advisable that you open accounts with both. And what I love is that the board is able to function on both of the platforms simultaneously without any glitches and so forth. And that is incredible. And there's a lot of things that we're going to be taking you through according to how the board functions as we engage. And you will understand that with this powerful quantification trading strategy that we have with the board, you don't need to worry about the market movements and so forth. Everything that is set in place, it's going to be executed accordingly. This particular board is going to buy for you when it's profitable to do so. And not only that, it's also going to be selling accordingly when it's profitable to do so. It sells when it's in profits, and if the market keeps on dropping, meaning the price of whatever digital asset that you have keeps on dropping like that, the board is going to be buying more actually quantity of that particular asset for you, thereby increasing the amount of that crypto assets. And whenever the market moves up, it means now more dollar value goes into your asset. And when that does, the board is going to then capture the profits accordingly. And when the profits are captured, it means now the quantity of your cryptos in your either Binance or Huobi Global exchange keeps on increasing like that consistently, so for the entire year. And that is amazing. And you need to be excited, because here is spot trading. Spot trading simply means that we are not speculating on the outcome of the markets, whereby if the market goes against you, then you begin to suffer some losses, or even to the point of margin call, or even eventually blowing your accounts. There is no such here. What happens is a switch between a currency, cryptocurrency, to another. Say, for instance, you will be making use of the Tether, that is USDT, which is a stable crypto equivalent to, say, US dollar, for instance. You will be having that in your either Binance or Huobi Global exchange. And then what the board will be doing is make use of your USDT balance, which is similar to having US dollar in your exchange. And then it will make use of that to go into different markets as per your selection. There are over 70 cryptocurrencies that we have that have been pre-selected by the Royal Queue. You will then be buying certain crypto. Say, for instance, it could be Cardano, you could be buying, say, Ether or Bitcoin, whatever it is that you want to trade, according to the strength of your trading balance, so to speak. We will engage into that, and your sponsor will even take you through the best strategies that can be utilized within this robot, so to speak. And now, with that being highlighted, it means you are using your USDT to trade a certain crypto. And then when you do that, say, for instance, you're trading, you have dedicated, say, maybe $50, $60, or $100, even $1,000, or whichever amount that you want to dedicate to a certain market that you want to accumulate, you know, your earnings through, or your profits through. Now, the board is going to buy that particular market, and when it moves up, the board is going to sell, increasing your USDT value. And then when that market drops, the board goes back into the market and then buys that particular market at a lower price. And the difference are the profits that you are accumulating. So with this being highlighted, it means that you're not losing your capital in any way. It's a switch between two cryptos, that is your USDT, and another crypto. It could be Bitcoin, it could be Ether, it could be Cardano, it could be Shiba Inu, whatever it is. But what the board is doing for you is buy and sell when it's profitable to do that. And then you will end up seeing amazing growth in your balance. It's very easy to come onto the Royal Queue platform, friends and business partners. You simply need to get a link from the person that would have shared the information with you. That's your sponsor, and that person will issue with a link. You just register for free. And when you are ready to make use of this particular board, you simply need to pay a subscription amount of $100 US. It uses the TRC20 token. Always make sure that when you send your Tether, make sure that you use the correct chain network, so to speak. You must send to a USDT, so to speak, and then use, like when you make a withdrawal from your exchange, that makes use of, that has got that TRC20, for instance, make sure that you do that. Giving you an example, last month, if I'm not mistaken, Altcoin Trader used to have a TRC20 token network, but it's no longer there. Now, what do they have? They now use two blockchains or networks, so to speak, which is ERC20, a token that is on Ethereum blockchain. And not only that, they use also BSC, that is Binance Smart Chain, meaning that in this regard, if you make use of Altcoin Trader, you will then be required to send your resources to, say, either Huobi or Binance, because they have TRC20. And then after you've done that, you can send, say, your USDT through, let's say Ethereum is very expensive, through BSC, Binance Smart Chain is very cheaper. Then after you've done that, you will then transfer or send your dollars for activation through Binance to Royal Queue. In that case, you would have saved a lot of money, because unlike you transacting through Bitcoin is very expensive. You know, like for instance, in altcoin trader, if you make a withdrawal of Bitcoin, minimum is 0.0005. And when you check at that, it's a lot of money, substantial amount of fee that you'll be paying for that. But when you use Binance, for instance, you pay minimum 0.8. 80 cents, so to speak, USDT, and that is incredible. So then make use of the a blockchain or a network that is going to charge you lesser and transactions are faster. Now, after that it's been done, we recommend you pay $120 US. The $20 US will be utilized for your gas fees. The board requires gas fees to be made available inside your royal queue so that it's able to move between markets and so forth, working for you 24/7 and so forth. You see, that's all you do. And what happens is the sharing of profits is through 80:20, meaning that you're going to keep 80% of your profits, and you just always need to make sure that there is enough, you know, gas fees or provision for gas fees in your royal queue platform. It's just as simple as that, and the board will continue to function for you. And understand that we do have applications, or rather an application, it's only one, but there's a lot of applications out there. Please see to it that you do not download a counterfeit one, because you might lose your money. So the best method to make sure that you're downloading a correct app is to follow the link of the person that has actually referred you to the platform. Say, for instance, you might sign up and then you're not in a position to download at that moment. After you've signed up, it takes place on the net, on the website, for instance, via your smartphone. Later, if you want to say you didn't download the app, maybe don't just go to either App Store or Google Play Store. What you can do, follow that very same link that you used when you sign up through your sponsor. You'll see there are two options. Just at the bottom, there is an option to download. Click on that button. When you click on it, you'll be downloading a correct application. So this is how it looks, the user interface and so forth, but we're not going to dwell much on that. So in terms of rewards, as an individual, you'll be enjoying, you know, trading that is taking place through the app. And not only that, there's also an option for you to actually work the business. This is a product that works for anyone who has subscribed to it. It will always make sure that it collects profits for you. This app does not close open positions that are in the negative, meaning that when you are doing spot trading, patience is very important. Now, the good thing is this: the board has got settings that will satisfy the needs of the size of your account. In Binance, for instance, even Huobi, minimum trading amount that can be taken is $10 US. You can trade from as little as $10 US. However, you cannot just rely on the minimum. You have to grow your account. You have to, when you trade with something substantial, it means the results will be likewise. And when time allows, I will also show you how other people's accounts have been performing today and yesterday, and you can see exactly what is happening, because there are many people who normally ask, how much will I be earning if I do like this and that? You know, so it's important for you to understand that this is not like other platforms out there where there's a commitment that if you put so much, you'll earn so much per day. Here you are benefiting from the real markets. There is no stats in the back office. Every transaction is real money that you are able to utilize immediately, and that is incredible. So we'll talk more about that. In terms of the membership, you can see V1, V2, V3, these are VIP statuses. And for you, say for instance, to be on VIP1, you simply need to register and pay your subscription, that is $100 US. And then with that, you will be benefiting from the product. When you sell this digital product to other people out there, when you recommend it, so to speak, friends and business partners out there, you're going to benefit from minimum 30%. You can see the black dot there is for the black bar, so to speak. And when you look at that, that is a robot startup reward percentage, meaning that the company pays you when you promote this product, this digital product that works for everyone who has subscribed to it. It pays you from as little as 30% up to 70% just in terms of the selling of the product. And that is incredible. Imagine being in partnership or maybe a franchising business whereby you earn from as little as 30% to the maximum 70%. That's incredible. You don't need to worry about maintenance of the product. You don't need to worry about the performance of the product as such. The company takes care of all of those. Yours is to enjoy the benefits. And not only that, the same product that you are selling to your prospects out there, they will definitely be benefiting from it because it will be working for them, trading the crypto markets 24/7. And that is incredible. Imagine on a Sunday morning or night, you see their profits coming in as activity takes place. Now, when you manage to sell this product to other people out there and they come on board, they subscribe and they see it work for them. On hourly basis, there will be updates in the account in your app of profit sharing. The company begins to share profits with you from the team that you are building, for instance, from the clients that you are bringing on board through your referral link. Profit sharing is from 20% up to 60% of the profits that the bot is producing. Remember, the company claims 20% of the profits, and that is actually deducted through the gas fees that you as a subscriber make available by sending that portion that we recommend as a minimum $20 in the beginning. But you can put more depending on your trading balance, so to speak. Now imagine as the company earns its own portion of 20%, the company also shares 20% of that 20%, so to speak. It means 100% of what the company achieves in terms of the bot's performance for its subscribers, it is shared with you from minimum 20%. So when you see where money is, definitely you will partner with a company like Royal Q, and you will see to it that you milk serious money out of the crypto markets. It's just as simple as that. And this is just the table that outlines how everything works. You can see VIP status level 1, so to speak. These are the conditions. You simply need to purchase your subscription, so to speak, and then you will see then what happens in terms of these 3 columns. For you to move to VIP 2, VIP 1, pay your subscription, sign up and pay your subscription, and that's it. You begin when the first person that you bring on board, as the board functions and they earn profits from the system, the company will be sharing profits with you. From the activation of the board, in terms of subscription, you earn 30%, and from performance is 20%. Now, for you to move to level 2, where you will be earning not 40%, which is $30 from subscription, but $40, so to speak, which is 40% of $100, that is USDT. You simply need to meet these requirements. You simply need to have 3 people that are directly linked to you. You push 3 persons, they come on board, so to speak. You help them with regards to, subscription, and not only that, binding of the API, that is application processing interface. One that is linked between, that is the link between the exchange, whether it be Huobi Global or Binance, and then Royal Q. You have done something. And once 3 people are on board, and not only that, those 3 people, it means they will have activated like you did. And then in the entire team, you must have 20 partners. And once that has been achieved, you begin to earn not 30% anymore, which is $30, but $40 from those $100 of subscriptions. That is incredible. And not only that, in terms of performance, 30% of what the company is producing. You can see how the levels go. This information is available. Your sponsor or the person that actually referred you to this meeting, they will take you through this, you'll get this information and so forth. So I don't want us to sound like we're in a classroom and so forth. We do have training sessions on Sundays for our subscribers where we go into details and we work the business and we understand how to actually maximize earning potential with this great business opportunity. You can see already as we speak of today, they are in more than 15 countries. You speak of China, Malaysia, you can see Korea there, Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa. I'm in South Africa. I'm streaming from Pretoria, and I'm already on board, and I'm working, I'm building the business, and it's incredible. So now they are expected to hit, 100 countries within a space of 12 months. And they have started early this year, and they are pushing, and the company is growing like crazy. And not only that, what I love the most is this, friends. It is expected to generate 1 billion USDT revenue for the users within a space of 12 months. And this is incredible. So when you come on board and you participate, in making use of this particular board, you will be claiming your share of this, and this is incredible. Imagine getting a certain portion, of USDT. That is incredible, friends. This is money that will belong to you, that will not be actually confiscated, so to speak, by any authorities, because this is crypto. You can keep it in your decentralized wallets, you can keep it in your cold storage wallets, you can do whatever you want with it, and there is liberty, and it's incredible. When you look into coin, or rather on CoinMarketCap, and look at the amount of money that goes through these exchanges every 24 hours, it's incredible. Billions and billions of dollars that exchanges hands on these platforms. And by participating through Royal Q, you are actually claiming a stake from these transactions. Your profit now, and not only that, this is very clear that this is a new generation trader, and you are blessed actually to position yourself so that you grasp an opportunity like this, friends. It's very exciting. It's Royal Intelligent Quantification Robot. It's about quantity. Quantity is everything. When you keep, say, your Bitcoin in your exchange, say for instance, it's in Luno, that unit of Bitcoin that you have there remain as is, irrespective of the rise or the fall of the price. But when you actually convert that, for instance, into USDT and push it to either your Huobi or your Binance exchange, and then link it to the Royal Q, what Royal Q will be doing is increase the quantity of that Bitcoin. And instead of just having one day you could have perhaps 1.2, 1.5, maybe you'll have 2 pieces of Bitcoin, and that will be incredible. Increasing the quantity of your crypto is what will enable you to increase your buying power with time. You free your eyes, free your hands, you spend more time with your loved ones. And not only that, this is the fight in financial management. Make money crazily within a space of, it's either you are buying or you are selling. There's activity non-stop in a perpetual manner like that. Remember, this is a robot. It does not take sick leaves. It does not have public holidays, so to speak, no compassionate leaves and so forth. So with that $100 US, you know that this is going to be performing for you like crazy. Now, without taking much time, there's something that I just wanted to share, if time will allow. I just want to quickly open, let me just quickly check if I can manage to do this. I just want to quickly open before we take questions and so forth. These are just results that I've just seen not so long ago online, even in our team. There are some partners who were just sharing and excited about activity and so forth in terms of trading. I would like to quickly share this because it's important for those who want to understand. If I put so much, how much am I going to make per day? That question is not for a trader. It's for someone who is actually taking their money into someone else with hopes that they will actually honor their commitment or their promises and so forth. You see. So now, leadership Bitcoin in Soweto, would you please enable screen sharing, multiple screen sharing by, yeah, please, it's just one of those things, and I see leadership, Motsidisi, and then thank you so much, leadership. And we thank God that today it didn't give you challenges. Isn't it wonderful? You see, today you just did it so easy. Life is good in Soweto today.
Especially on Fridays, Ziabuya.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. So where am I now? iPhone, whiteboard. screens. Okay, am I gonna win here? Okay, let me just do this. Hopefully I will get it right. Second screen. There's something that I'm trying to trace. Is it possible that you can see what I'm sharing on the screen?
Yes, sir, we can see the profits.
Wow, can you read this?
Revenue
Yes,
details.
revenue details.
Wow, revenue details. Thank you so much. I couldn't actually, I thought it was not going to portray this because of the software that I'm using, so it's exciting. Now, okay, friends, look at this. Well, this was shared in our group. These are small accounts. You know, these are small accounts. You can see, say, for instance, on the 20th, $1 there, on the 21st, $3, on the 22nd, $2, on the 23rd, $6. I don't know what happened now. Something happened. Is it? Okay, let me try and share again. I'm using the same software. I hope you can see now.
Yeah.
Yes, we can see, sir.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Now, look at this. You can see that these are different markets. Okay, it's the same account, obviously. I don't know how things are, but it's not old, so to speak. But now, look, on the 23rd, it made $6, but on the 24th, it was $3. This could be from different markets, you know, crypto markets, so to speak. It's not necessarily that you are trading Bitcoin, you know. Look at this, on the 25th, $11, but look now on the 26th, this is not the end of the day. I don't know how today, you know, this particular account has performed. It is not my account, you know. I'm just showing you that days differ. So do not come with a mindset of thinking that because, imagine the gap between $2 and $11. This is incredible. And hence it is possible that even within a day can make more than 10%, but that does not mean it will always be like that. Be realistic. Remember, there was a time where Bitcoin was $64, so to speak, but there's a time where it dropped to even $64,000, so to speak. It dropped down to $29,000, but it's still a full unit of Bitcoin. But when you trade, as there are bullish moves and so forth, earnings will be done accordingly. Look at this particular account. It has traded since the 26th, yesterday. Today's the 27th. Look here, it made $16. A day after, where you see a yellow background, it means it's only pure trading results. You know, like for instance, some leaders will talk here. ATA, there are times where Cardano just, you know, moves like crazy. It's like it's on storage and so forth. I don't know how to pronounce that. And when that happens, what happens? You make too much money. You make too much money. But if it happens that the market goes down, do not worry. Allow the market to breathe accordingly. A market has to go up and down. If you're in a market that is always going up, that could be a bubble, and you should be concerned because it will burst and leave you with nothing. So as a result, a healthy market will rise and fall. This is another account, not big, but look at how it's been performing, and all of a sudden, look what happened. If the owner of this account expects the 27 to also produce 18 or more, then there's something wrong with emotions or expectations. Someone is not realistic, or there's serious problem with psychology of that particular subscriber of this board. Allow the markets to behave the way they can. Now look at this. These are just trading results that we are sharing. Now look at this one. See what happened on the 25th, 21. You know, look on the 22nd. It depends on the market on which you are trading. Remember, the board is not going to sell in a loss. When there's a floating loss is a loss that is not realized, so to speak. But if you find yourself that you need to sell off that market, then that will become a real loss. The fact that you have 1 unit of Bitcoin and Bitcoin price has dropped. When the Bitcoin price drops, it means the dollar value is leaving the Bitcoin market into other markets, for instance, or into other areas. It can move, even leave DeFi, it can go into a real fiat sphere and so forth. There are so many things that are happening with money. When money leaves Bitcoin, it could be that because people are converting their Bitcoin into fiat currency because they are buying houses, in their own countries and so forth. Do you understand? Where people don't want to receive Bitcoin, but they want real money. And if a lot of dollar value is leaving the cryptos, there's nothing wrong with that. Hence, the board buys low and sells high. So you just need to be patient and be excited to have an opportunity whereby when the markets move up and down, you are benefiting as a subscriber. It's just as simple as that. Thank you so much for your attention. And I'm of the opinion that you'll come into a business like this with that kind of understanding that days are not the same. And not only that, say for instance, if you are planning to make a certain percentage per month, did you know that the results of a month as per your target can be achieved within 1 week? But does that mean you're going to put a strain on your expectations because you could achieve what you wanted to achieve in a month within a week? Therefore, you want the board you want to squeeze, you want to milk it, even when the milk tends to red, because now there's blood coming out. You just keep on sucking it out. And I don't know, I'm just giving an example. Be realistic and have healthy expectations. When you really want to make too much money, perhaps it's also good to also work the business, you know, and your input will determine the output. It's just as simple as that. Because in cryptos, it's real money that is changing hands. Bitcoin has got a limited supply. If you want to have 41 million full Bitcoins in your wallet, that will never happen. It will never happen, no matter what. There will only be 21 million Bitcoins in the entire world, and we all must share that. So how we're going to get that? It's based on proof of work. Hence, we see what the minings are happening and all those kind of stuffs. The issue of trust, Bitcoin environment is a trustless market because everything is done in public and we're all at peace. So if you are able to accumulate this Bitcoin, you are blessed indeed, and you can go to any country and you will live like a queen or like a king. Do you understand? Because with Bitcoin, there are no some limitations, so to speak, or constraints that can be imposed on you by. Because with Bitcoin, you transact anyhow. And today with VPNs, that is virtual private networks, it's incredible. It's exciting indeed, and that is the liberty that we get with cryptos. And I'm grateful to have a board that is there functioning, making trades, even during times whereby I'm occupied with other tasks and so forth. So thank you so much for attending. And I'm of the opinion that you can see money in this business. There's a lot of money in Royal Q, and it's exciting indeed. So I hand over, I don't know leadership Bitcoin in Soweto, if there are any questions that needs to be attended to. You can make use of the chat box to perhaps ask questions, or people should be free to unmute, and then let's engage. I'm happy we are within the time in terms of the duration of our presentation. And then let's hear from anyone who would like to engage us, please. I see him.
This is my leader, and it's very exciting again on a Friday to hear your voice, and thank you again with a great presentation. Exciting market indeed, I must say. And it's one of the strange markets where we celebrate when it goes down, because that's when you accumulate more and more and you get excited, and people doesn't understand when you say, when the market is down, that's when you actually get more out of the market. So it's a very, very exciting market indeed. Leaders, greetings, and I'm not sure if we have anyone who wants to ask a question or just to share something that we experienced during the day. What is your what are your coins looking like? How are they performing? Any exciting news and all that? The platform is yours now. We are within the time, and thank you very much for the time, respecting time, my leader. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any question?
I see leadership Victor is president. He's activating people. Yeah, this is...
Yes, he's working very hard. He was struggling to get in, but eventually I see he's online, so we welcome him. We know he struggles sometimes.
Yeah, it's networking
with the network. Yes, there's always a challenge.
On the same note of network, what I love with Royal Q is this. You're not required to always be logging into your system. You can get your setups right, and the board will be on a cycle. It will keep on just trading for you. You're not required to always be watching the market.
Yes.
It's hands-free. So if you have crisis with network, just be on a spot where you can quickly connect, do your setups, and then everything goes. It's just like
That's
that.
great. That's great. We got our leader, big leader, Elizabeth, all the way from Namibia. We welcome my leader.
Yes.
Good evening, my great leaders. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, lady.
Hello. No, I just wanted to ask you if you want to buy you can buy any coins, then you connect to Royal Q.
Okay. Now that's a good question. You know, when you go onto the websites, or can I say this? When you go onto say CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, what happens there is this: there are a lot of cryptocurrencies. Now, there is joy that comes with Royal Q because there are pre-selected cryptocurrencies, you know, by the company. They look at certain factors. The aim is to secure the monies of the subscribers, so to speak, so that you don't find yourself buying some shit coins, you know, whereby you put your money into a certain market and eventually it goes down the drain. Can you see what I'm sharing, CoinMarketCap?
Yes, I can see.
Yes, leadership, a week ago, we saw cryptos 11,200 and something. And now look, it's now 11,446 and more is still being created and listed on CoinMarketCap. Do you understand? So which means every day there are cryptos that are coming into the market and some they are there just to scam people. You know. So now what happens with Royal Q, there are cryptos that have been pre-selected. And then as a result, those cryptos give you peace of mind, so to speak. What I've done actually I've created a watch list and then I'm monitoring those that are within Royal Q, so to speak. For you to have, to click these star signs here, you need to, or icon, so to speak, or button, you need to sign up with a CoinMarketCap, just through your email, have an account, so that you are able to use a watch list. This is the watch list. These are the coins that are there in Royal Q, and the list keeps on increasing. So it's your responsibility to always add to your watch list. You can see now all the stars here. These are the cryptos that are within Royal Q. And the good news is market capitalization of these cryptos is very good. So meaning you're not going to find yourself buying a coin like Cardano. Cardano is very good. Look now, it's number 3 in the world in terms of market capitalization. Growth of a coin has got nothing to do with the value of the coin, you know, but how much wealth has been pumped into that particular market. So there are coins that are even less than $1, but they perform like crazy and they will make you more dollars when you trade them. So when you are into, say, exchange, there are certain coins, you may not find them perhaps in Binance, but you can find them on other platforms and so forth. If you want that, you can go and like airdrops and all those kind of stuff. You can participate on your own when you want to do that. But in terms of trading, we only trade what has been actually made available within Royal Q, because Royal Q is an execution platform. It will only execute what is available therein. And what I like is this, you also take a test. There is this professional edition test that makes you understand the exposure and the risk involved in cryptos and so forth. And after you've done that, you trade with peace of mind, understanding exactly what is happening. So let's say, for instance, if you go and you select a coin that is not here, then you will not be able to trade it through Royal Q, so to speak. But you can perhaps go onto whatever exchange when it's listed and then buy it. You can have some coins and keep them yourself, even off the exchange. I'm of the opinion that if you want to hodl, take them outside the exchange. What you keep into exchange is what you want to trade to accumulate your profits. And then after you make your profits, then take your money out of the exchanges, take it to cold storage, for instance. Even take it offline by using a hard wallet, you know, like look at Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is there. You know, it's there. It's now 44 in the world.
Okay.
Yes, you can trade it. If you like Shiba Inu, it's there.
Yeah, because I saw Shiba Inu in the altcoin trader, and they also the other one, the one which you were showing, the one you were showing first, which one? The other one for
I don't know.
ADA.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cardano is
Yes.
also there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
And
coins
also Tron
are there.
is also there.
And there's a, yes, there it is. You see, I put a star next to it. I put a star next to it. That shows that it's there. You know, I put a star next to it. Did I pass it or what? I don't know. Yeah, I put a star next to it. It's there. I know people make noise about it out there. We have it. We are trading it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah, my leader, just to add there, you remember, I think some time ago we discussed that when you want to buy a coin, don't buy a coin that it's already been oversold.
Yes.
So when you talk about
told me.
Cardano has been on top there, about top 5.
Mhm.
So it's already been on a very long run. You know what I mean? So you need to look for a coin that will go in and perform, because when it drops, it mustn't drop too much with you. I know that we get joy when the coin drops, but it mustn't drop too much with you as well. So you need to be careful.
You see, that's a Tron 26 there. And then look at the price, 0.08, you know, but you can make more dollars with it depending on the quantity that you make available to trade in this market. So don't be fooled by the value. We are here to trade, you know, and when the market goes up by 3%, for instance, there will be growth of that which you have in your account. Friends, business partners, let's partake in this. Amazing things are happening. You can see the exchanges that we are using are the best in the world. So this is Binance, you know, you're not going to add value by it's already doing well. So actually you owe yourself if you don't have Binance account as yet. Imagine 25.2 billion, you know, although there's a drop in the last 24 hours, it's because of money obviously go in and out of exchanges, but look, it's too much money even today. And even though it's like this, there are people who are making money. We have seen already today, people collected some dollars from the markets. At Huobi, you can see amazing things are happening. I always ask myself, how do they get the listing here? Because Huobi, look, it's 5.2 billion, and then this Coinbase is 3.6, but it's here. I really need to understand what is it that they used to get Coinbase on number 2. Someone must comment on this. So, but yeah, that's it. That's it. And then, yeah, cryptos, there's a lot of cryptos, but make sure that you don't put your money into a crypto that will eventually make you cry.
Okay, thank you for the advice. But what I'm going to do, once I'm going to I'll call Mantuli, and then she's going to assist me.
Okay, definitely. So yeah,
You're
that's
welcome.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, leadership, Bitcoin is Soweto. Is it possible that you can end the session for us and then people can remain behind? We'll attend to them for the sake of space, please.
All right. Thank you very much for all the questions and the engagements. We are going to meet again tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. CAT time. And we're looking forward to the great weekend. And we hope that we'll have more engagements as well tomorrow. And bearing in mind that Sunday, we have our proper members training. So we look forward to that as well. We're going to take our slogan as we close our session, and thank you to everyone, and may the good Lord bless all of you as you come through the weekend and spending quality time with the family members. Royal Q.
Welcome to the future.
Welcome to the future.
Welcome to the future.
Welcome to the future.
Royal Q.
Welcome to the future.
You.